Lord, I will, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You're a friend of mine. Oh yeah. You've got a friend. Oh baby. You've got a friend. Thank you. Something to say.
This guy here got salad master. No, I'm not doing salad. Oh, it's like, we can produce the infomercial, but we can't hear. We gotta talk to the Russians.
It's my friend.
Why not do things like George Foreman mother?
May pagmamalaki rin namin sabihin na dahil sa kapatiran ng Minerva TV at Ethnic Channels Group, may hatid na namin sa inyo ang local Filipino-Canadian content na siguradong magdudulot ng saya at impormasyon para sa iyo, Pilipino. Mag-iisa sa sigaw ng magla. Mabuhay ang bagong channel, FTV. Balik sa iyo, pal.
Thank you, man. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul. I work for Minerva and FTV now. You see me at FTV. I would like to introduce you to a very special man in our hearts. He is the hardest working man in Minerva. Hardest working man. And Tilburg too. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeffrey Atienza.
Thank you, Paul. Hello, everyone. Hi, Maria. First off, I want to say thanks to Maria and the Channels Group. Say thanks to Andre too for all the help in content. And we're excited for the new launch of the new channel. We're going to have a new shows, like 5 shows in total. So that's coming up in fall. And we assembled a team that would help us through those shows. So we have a video for that, so play it.
Hi, my name is Anne Wong. I'm a certified broadcaster, a background actor, a news columnist, and a volunteer. My main goal is to be a successful TV host and eventually a show producer.
Hi, I'm Monica Moreno. I'm half Filipino, half Canadian. I will be hosting a dance show, and I would love to see you all dancing with me at Anne's studio.
What's your name? I'm Paula. I graduated from St. Juliet Academy for the Blind and the Mute for like 8 years. I studied broadcasting there, which I excelled immensely. So I'm really...
My name is Peter P. and I'll be there to jam with me every Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, only here at the M Studio, the place to be.
My name is Cristia.
I go to Ryerson for broadcast journalism. I just want more on-camera experience, behind-the-scenes experience, because I really want to do editing and shooting footage. Just anything that I can get before I go into broadcasting in the world.
Okay, ready? Hey, what's up? My name is Paul. In 2004, I was with TNA Artist Center, and they hooked me up with a radio show on Blaze 105.9. And around that time, I was also with MTV doing segment hosting. In the future, I see myself as a billionaire. I'm just kidding. Really, I'm really down there. Stay tuned.
My name is Angelo Palestini. I like Filipino movies because they have a moral lesson in the end. My favorite Filipino movie is Aling King King by Bong. Aling King King, the moral lesson of that is be good to your neighbors.
My name is Audrey Calico. I'm going to be co-hosting Scene 411 with Angel. I like Filipino movies because they make me cry all the time. Sadly, the Filipino culture is there, and since I'm living here in Canada, I just miss home.
My name is Gino. I joined this network because I think I can contribute, and at the same time, I want to gain some experience in acting and camera work to prepare for my goal, which is to go back home and try this show business in the Philippines.
My name is Joanna. I recently graduated from the National Institute of Broadcasting for Radio and TV. I love doing voiceovers and acting, singing on the occasion as long as no one hears how bad I sing. I think being part of Minerva will be a great opportunity for me to learn a lot of new things, meet new people, and express what I love doing, and that's being part of the television industry.
My name is Philbert. I do sound design, I do some of the animations, some of the graphics, and a little bit of editing.
To invite you guys to say something, a little bit of something. Starting with you.
Good evening, everybody. I am just so pleased to be here. And on behalf of Ethnic Channels Group, I'd like to thank very much Dale Moreno and his wonderful, wonderful team, Jeff and Anjo and everybody else, for the contribution to what we're trying to do with the Filipino community in Canada. I do hope that the new channel is going to open doors and windows for everyone who wants to say something and approach and appeal to the Filipino community, you're more than welcome to come to our studios or to call Dale and figure out a way how to reach out to as many people as we can. We really, really want to work with all of you and your friends and neighbors and colleagues. Let's be friends and let's stay like this forever.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you all for coming. I'm Dave Moreno, and as Pao says, I'm the fearless leader. I don't know about that, but I try to. What we do at Minerva, first of all, people ask, who's Minerva? And no, that's not my wife's name. I guess Minerva is, I guess, a band, and they got the name because Minerva has something to do about creating music. And so when we got together and formed a corporation that has this vision of claiming our inheritance, that it's due for us to be on the main stage. And that's what we're trying to do. And we've opened up, thank you to Maria and the channel group, we now have a bigger playground. We now have a playground. The radio is growing with Talakayan, Anwong is part of Talakayan. It's growing. There's many of us, many producing TV shows. So we just have to harness the talent, put it on one channel, and hopefully it won't have to be a special subscription, because Filipinos, we like bargains.
Free.
Free. Thank you, Carlos. We like free things, so we want to see it on regular free cable, but that's okay. We have a good playground. There you go. We're going to work on that. But I welcome you. I wanted to press you because I'm really excited and happy to tell you that we have a bigger playground. We invite. There's a lot of us. Pinoy Hype TV has already produced it. They've done it. They just came through us and we worked together, and now they're going to be part of our fall schedule. So watch out. Sometime in October maybe we will announce a fall schedule, and we'd like to see lots of TV shows locally produced. So get moving in your basement, then come see us, and we'll, put it up on the air. So thank you again for coming.
You probably can find in your press kit that the Mabuhay channel is gone. Long live the Filipino TV. Yeah. Just a couple of words for those who are not familiar with the new concept, that the Mabuhay channel is no longer, they ceased their operations in North America. They approached us, Ethnic Channels Group, as the distributor of the Mabuhay channel with an option to substitute the channel with Live in Asia channel. I don't know if anyone is familiar with this. The management decision was not to take Live in Asia for the reason that it's purely touristic travel interest channel, which is not really that interesting for those residing in either the United States or Canada. So we have decided to sort of create a synthesis of two channels for now that we have the rights for. It's NBN and RPN, which is mostly news and sports news and some shows, cooking shows. I think there's some soap and there's some drama. But I do know that there is you just mentioned in your wonderful video that Filipinos like to cry over their movies. So I just want to assure you that we're working on getting movies for you guys, and we will keep you posted. Just stay in touch with us either electronically or telephonically, and we will be announcing other things which will be coming up. So alongside with the wonderful Canadian content, and I want to emphasize that the channel is the only TV channel in Canada which allows 3 hours of Canadian local content every day. So we're going to try to reach out with Dale and his team and other people, and you guys, all of you who can come to us, and if there is an announcement or a greeting or something that you need to deliver to the rest of you, we'll work together on this and make it happen. Thank you.
channels, ABC or B?
You mean when you say ABC, you're referring to?
Yeah, what the category is?
I don't really know. We don't ever really think about it as a certain class of market. We just kind of open it up, and if we attract A, then we get the A. If we get the B, we get the B. But whatever works, I guess. But we never, I don't know, I never really thought about it. We targeted A, B, or C type of class.
There's some target audience, and I think it's pretty much everyone Filipino Canadians, because most of our contents are local content, like businesses and people making differences in the community. So they are target audience, but they're also the stars actually.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that's Dennis Soriano from the president of UPCO, but publication is
Balita.
Balita.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Rudy Filuan, and pretty much freelancing these days. Yeah, kind of relation to what Jen asked earlier, I was wondering, did you actually conduct a survey of what the community is interested in, what they would like to see on TV? If something that claims to be Filipino created TV, how exactly do you mean by that? Content-wise, you did say you were going to spell out what some of the content will be tonight, right? So I'm interested, I'd like to know how you go about choosing what programs you'd like to air. Did you actually ask the community? Did you ask the man on the streets? Ali Maria, the Filipino Community Center, Doctor, so on and so, I mean, you know.
The honest answer to that is no, we did not ask. What we've done is basically this abuse doing it, if you look at it. The shows that you see, we thought about it when we started to think about it, and we had this meeting with the team. We said, let's have something for my age, Konjin after work, where he comes here, and it's just after a long days, long weeks work, he comes here. And it's very light. You know, we have the highlight news of the past week, and Anne would read it to us, and then Konjin would have a commentary, and the rest of the night we just bring people in and tell them stories, and then Konjin and Leon Javier would have a song or whatever you have. So, it's like Filipino lifestyle after a long day's work. You go to a place like this and jam, karaoke, and play drums and stuff. So that's kind. We have one under development where it's like young people. It's a club scene. It's like Cheers meets Electric Circus. You guys, know those two shows. Kind of like that, where they have characters. They all come together here at the end of the evening, just dancing on the stage. We have, of course, what was called Minerva TV with Ilian, which is just checking the artist. We go look for either a comedian, a fine arts person, a sculptor. So we try to get that. But what I'm looking for now, and this happened really, to be fair, we didn't really have time to go. Because when we first talked to Maria back then, it was just, we're asking for half an hour to do our Minerva TV that's on YouTube, and they liked it. And then months later, so it was really just for our own purposes, for our own needs. And then, things happen. Suddenly they severed Mabuhay and it opened up, and suddenly Maria says, hey, we got room for the community. And this just happened like 5-6 weeks ago. So it's really fresh, and I'm hoping that because of this press conference, the media help us get it out there. And by all means, we're all ears. Let's sit down, let's create like a community type of forum to say, this is the kind of shows we want to watch. And yeah, we are a production company. We have the facilities and the equipment to record TV shows as you've seen already. So come talk to us. We'd love to invest in your production shows and talk about it. And that's why we're here. So we hope to do that.
I'm not a freelance journalist. My question is, will the content of Minerva TV be purely of entertainment? And if so, will you ever go to the boundaries of broadcasting anything about Filipino issues so that you could accommodate the whole Filipino community?
content for Minerva TV. When we started Minerva TV, we had this concept of just bands, artists, and then spotlight on. We have a segment where we feature a person who makes a difference in the community, like a photographer who went to the Philippines and got shots of pictures of what's happening there, like the troubles there, the president, all political issues. So yeah, we do take those issues, we cover them, and when we started Minerva TV, we didn't know about this event or anything. But after that, we knew that there's so much in the community that happens, like events, caravan, I didn't know about that, so we told you, and so it opens up a lot of things.
What ethnic channels group does, but we do have it's category 2, 3 category 2, complicated CRTC, science, but it's basically giving support to various communities, various ethnic backgrounds, represented channels in Canada. What makes the company unique, which should be a food for thought to you, that we have a studio where we, for now, we do a Greek show, an Arabic show, a Russian show, an Israeli show, which airs on each network accordingly. We pick a time, say it says 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So this opportunity exists for Minerva TV or a special talk show where we can accept or receive a direct phone call, live phone calls from the community, and depending on this speaker and the invited person, we can address certain issues, and that's probably is answering your question. Just to let you know that the channel is not only available on Rogers Channel 606, but it's also airing on TELUS TV, which is Western Canada, and we negotiated with Bell Express View, which is basically going to cover Canada nationwide. I think this decision is going to be made shortly. In other words, if you have any thoughts or ideas, please come back to us. Doesn't need to be right now, but email us or call us or come to our offices. We'll have a meeting with stock. We have a meeting about a talk show that you'd like to do. This is possible and it's successfully running on the network. If you want to look at samples of the talk shows that are being done in our community, we'd be happy to show it to you and we can work together. I hope that answers the question.
I just also want to add, it's the voices, and I think Maria mentioned those words of voices of the community. So for us really to do something of a political or social justice issues that are paramount also in our community, I would be folly to speak of that nature because I am not the spokesperson on social justice. So again, if the voices are out there, please come see us. And we now have a TV to also use as a medium to speak of this type of things that should be spoken of. A formal wear in the Philippines, and it's made of a pineapple material, and it's hand woven, so it's a very special thing. You only wear it on special occasion, and we wear a little camisa dentro here. So, but this is a little special because it's my wedding. A fellow named Edward Bastos designed it and put this gold stuff in here. So yeah, you can touch it. Well, touch the gold stuff. Anyways, thanks for that question. You're embarrassing me.
Okay, anyone? My apologies for the short while.
My name is Minda. I know you're producing and you have a lot of raw comments. They're great. But some of them are still raw. So would you ensure or would you encourage that when they come out in your TV or they're being produced, that there's some kind of quality assurance so that they will come out good, whatever you have to do, right?
Yes,
I think so.
Jeff, I just want to say some of the principles.
Because
Go ahead.
Because they're good, and there's many of them. and we should all encourage them. But we should all encourage them in the right direction. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Minda. I just wanted to convey some of the principles that we run here at Minerva as a group. And share a little bit. We call it THC, and it's not that stuff you smoke. It means trust, honesty, and communication. So we run our group in those three principles or values. And trust that if I get honest with you, know that I'm saying it because I care and I care for the overall and because of a goal that we're going for. So trust, honesty, and communication. So when I tell you you suck, don't take it personal because it's you suck. That means you got to work on it. So that's where the development comes in. But you have to say it with grace. When somebody's singing out of tune and they're really bad and maybe broadcasting is not your career, you have to say it with grace. And you can only do that if you operate with trust, honesty, and communication.
My name is Connie Sorio, and I'm not with the press. I'm actually with the Federation of Filipino Canadians here in Brampton, and also with the Canadian Ecumenical Justice Initiatives. Mine is not really a question, but a comment. One is conveying my congratulatory, greetings to Teo, to Minerva Studio and ethnic channels, because this is not new, but I guess getting out there and launching this in such a style is good, and also the way you're inviting the community to be part of this initiative. Like, there's no well laid out plan yet, but the community is invited to be part of that, discussion and planning and what the community wants to see in TV. And also, I like the way the studio or Minerva is starting in terms of getting new talents, getting new, I also see this as a training, a skills training, place for students of broadcasting and journalism and so on to be part of this. And for me, it's a big initiative. It's giving power and giving training to our youth, which is, in the Filipino parlance, youth is the future of, the country or the new generation. And kudos to Minerva Studio. Thank you.
Thank you for this comment. I just wanted to add that if you know of anyone who might be interested in coming to our studio and becoming an intern, we'll be happy to work with this individual. And if it's two of them, let it be.
Thank you.
And months of free viewership, so that they can, they can enjoy it and decide for themselves whether they want to stay with the channel or not. But it's a subscription only. Unfortunately, this is category 2, so you have to pay. I think on Rogers cable it's $14.95 per month, and we are trying to persuade them to lower the price. But Rogers is Rogers. No further comment.
Mag-subscribe na kayo.
Yeah, I asked Dale this question before, but we didn't quite understand the answer. I'm going to ask you.
In their hearts, even though we're all Canadians and we won't assimilate enough, we still know that our roots are our roots. If you have any ideas or suggestions as to where I should go and who I should reach, I'll be happy to do that. We have a limited budget. I can't spend all the budget I have for marketing purposes just for the Filipino community, but if you can give me an idea, I'd be happy to speak with you. With magazines and community newspapers as well as newsletters and whatnot, where if there is an issue or there is even a Christmas greeting, which we want to convey to all of you, we'll be happy to do so. As I said, our doors are open right now.
And I just want to add something to it. I just realized that whenever I go to Filipino events, I see the same group of people, I see the same smiling faces, mga kabiroan namin para-parehong mga kababayan. So I was just thinking na besides word of mouth, yung pinaka-active na boses ng Filipino Canadians ngayon, and at the same time, the most disconnected, sad to say, is the youth. So, the fact na kami yung pinaka-katungkate to get onto the media and actually reach out to the rest of the Filipino Canadian community and say, hey, we actually give a damn about what's happening in our community. And once we talk about it to our parents and say, Mom, Dad, guess what? There's this channel where, they showcase stuff from the Philippines, but at the same time they showcase things that are locally Canadian. And, one or two shows Tagalog, sinong hihingi doon, di ba? And so, usually using chismes, using Facebook, Friendster, I think it's not going to be a problem at all, because if we're looking for something to go to as a means of connecting as a community, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Sabi ko nga kanina sa news report ko, bagong silang lang ang FTV. Sobrang bago na, it's almost just barely 2 months old. And we're already so hyped up and so excited to bring everything onto the table and actually get everyone involved. I think, people power is not an impossible thing.
Thank you. Before Imelda, I just wanted to, Maria doesn't know it yet, but one of the words for us one is collaboration. We're collaborating with a group of people in Vancouver. They were just here a few days ago. They're out in Montreal now. They also believe that it's time. It's time for us to step on the main stage, right? And that's the same kind of spirit that we have, and they're moving. We told them about what we have with Ethnic Channel Group, and they have shows, and now they want to submit the show. So we're not only showing like Toronto local, we're showing shows from Vancouver, and we're going to send shows to Dallas 515. And so there's that collaboration that we hope to get nationwide. Filipinos, I'll tell you, we are all over the place. We are all over the place.
Who wants to go first?
Okay.
It's a bit short.
Oh, hi. My name's Imelda Cesara. I just wanted to know about the special events coverage. Do you go on location if you're invited, or do you promote in advance special events?
What we do is we go to the event and we cover it, we show teasers, we show shots of what happens, like the Movie Festival here. And we show it like we were there and come next time. Promote it for next time.
We can help announce in certain events.
Talent, and some of them were not presented on that screen, so you'll meet them. So Jeff, you wanna, and then the host, hopefully you can introduce the performances tonight. Let me tell you what's in store tonight. Out of Luck, this is one of our artists on the label, and they're also family. So Out of Luck is performing. Nightlife is here. Oh, you're in for a treat. And this is a special night for me because the one and only time I think they're gonna get together again, a group called Aura. And they were like, I was a babysitter And then we decided, let's have a career in music, and we did, and we went to the Junos.
And Monica hosting the dance show, Electric Circus reality show, and the twins, Christia first, right? Christia and Crystal, and Gino, and Pinoy Hype TV, Warren and G. And Andrew. And the host, co-host, TV 411, us, on the Family Go. And our favorite host of Overboost, Filbert.
Video professionally? I didn't. Is there any way you can take a video for us? With my phone. Also the drink.
Yeah.
I'm playing the bass there.
Yeah, if you let me in for free, I'll do it.
Let's work it out.
Okay, well, I'll email you when you tell me. Okay?